Hello Explorer, thanks for joining us and welcome back to our channel. If you are joining us for the first time here at Explorer, we go beyond borders to bring you inspiring content and also some very educating information. Hopefully you had some time to review our previous videos. If you haven't done so, we encourage you to check our channel. Today we shall be reviewing the world's happiest country. By this we shall be looking into details. By the end of this video, you will have a clear picture as to why this particular nation topped up this list over and over. In this case, we are talking about the nation of Finland. We shall dig into it and bring to you the criteria being used as to why Finland has come over and over to be the world's happiest nation. Without any much delay, we shall just go straight into it. The world is getting used to being told that Scandinavian countries are among the best places to live. The release of the current figures of the world's 2019 World Happiest Report again confirms that impressions with 4 Nordic countries in the top 5 happiest nations in the world. Finland, which headed the table last year, came top again, followed by Denmark, Norway, which topped it in 2017, and Iceland later on. The Netherlands joined them in the top 5. Switzerland, Sweden, New Zealand, Canada, Austria completed the top 10. The US only made it to number 9 in the total ranking, down from 18th last year. The UK was placed 15th position, one ahead of Ireland, with Pakistan ranked number 67 and India number 140 and out of 156 nations surveyed based on the data. 2 nations riven by civil strife, for example South Sudan and Central African Republic, were ranked as the least happiest nation in the world. It is easy to see how civil war and insurgencies can bring misery to people. But what really makes a happy nation? That's the question. The report, based on the analytics and looking into data and to review all of this, the report insists it's not just about money. Even though the top 10 nations which are listing the criteria as being the world's happiest are all affluent countries, as we just mentioned earlier. Money can't buy you happiness, as it normally says. In this case, it's not different. The survey conducted with regards to a whole lot of research group, for example Gallup, based in the US, uses 3-year rolling average of survey responses around 6 factors that were being used. In this case, the GDP per capita was used, social support, life expectancy, freedom to life choices, generosity, corruption levels in that case. Finland scored well on all factors, but particularly strong on generosity. If you are new to our channel, we will encourage you to subscribe and share our videos to your different network. With regards to the report, it also says that helping others makes you feel better in general, but only if you choose to do it yourself. That's where they're looking into generosity. Almost half of Finland donates regularly to charity. Almost a third said they are giving up to 3 times to volunteers for a charity in the previous couple of months. The Copenhagen-based Happy Research Institute points out that Finland tops the happiest list despite not having the highest GDP of the Nordic countries. It is the country's social safety net combined with personal freedom and good work-life balance that gives it the edge. With regards to the OCDB, the Better Life Index suggested that, with regards to further research, Finland's sense of well-being are well understood and may also be down to the feelings of the personal safety in these troubled nations or the troubled world we currently live in. Finland feels good about their environment, sense of community, the public services and education system, but they are worried about jobs and also housing, ironically. As if you prove that you cannot buy happiness, which is regularly said, the US sits at number 19 position, 1 place down from last year based on criteria. Although it has the world's highest GDP, the United States, economists For example, people like Jeffrey Sachs, one of the reports also mentioned that worsening health condition and decline in social trust in government were making Americans less happy. Anything well-being benefits from rising incomes in the United States were being offset by growing additions to things like gambling, social media use, video gamings, shoppings, and consuming unhealthy food, which were causing unhappiness and even depression, the report also mentioned. With regards to governments, some say government can make you happy in the general review in looking at the world's happiest country. The world's happiest report also says that countries which improve civic engagement by making their government more responsive or representative will be happier. Happier populations have higher voter turnout, while political divisions and declining social trust reduces happiness. Leading the record strongest growth in happiness this year was Benin, which has enjoyed a period of stability. The West African nation is ranked 102 in the overall happiness table, followed by Nicaragua, Bulgaria, Latvia, and Togo. The 5 sharpest declines were in Venezuela, Syria, Botswana, India, and Yemen. Benin has experienced steady GDP growth in recent years, with life expectancy improving. It is part of a welcome trend across sub-Saharan Africa, led by more politically stable nations. Conversely, Venezuela, societal wars and civil unrest and civil wars in Syria have coincided with plummeted happiness levels. Those countries which are very unhappy were also included topping the list were Benin, Nicaragua, Bulgaria, Togo, Congo Brazzaville, Sierra Leone, Slovakia, Ecuador, and Uzbekistan. With regards to the general review, governments clearly hold a key to their citizens' happiness. Tackling corruption could be a very huge issue. Avoiding civil strife and improving basic public services are very crucial to the success of having a happy nation. But so too is enabling people to enjoy personal freedom, encouraging them to participate in social and civil society issues. Money helps, of course, that's absolutely the truth about it, of course, but alone, money cannot buy you happiness, as is generally said. Hopefully, we have informed you with regards to the world's happiest nation and those countries that are struggling to attain the happiest nation's criteria or to meet the basic marks that is expected. The reason that Finland attains this particular list and stopping it over and over again is as a result of the criteria that we've just mentioned to you. If you know any country that is of this particular category as Finland and meets those needs and the criteria being used based on our assessment, we would like to hear from you. If you feel otherwise, we would also like you to drop us a comment and let us know what your impression about Finland is. If you've ever been to Finland yourself, we also like to know from you and what are the living conditions and how things are out there. Otherwise, thanks very much for watching, and we're looking forward to meeting you again to our next episode. For now, thank you and have a good day. Bye-bye.